He was known as the Quiet Beatle, but in his final days, George Harrison was anything but quiet in his determination. He had one last personal journey to make, and he planned it with the care of a secret mission. Staring death in the face, George didn't think of fame or crowds. He thought of peace for his wife Olivia and his son Danny. He wanted to spare them the circus, the flashing cameras, the gawking crowds. So from his hospital bed, with his friend, a security expert, he mapped it all out. It was a plan for a peaceful exit. The goal? Total privacy. First, he had to get out of New York. He couldn't die in a hospital where the world would find out instantly. So where do you go to find peace at the very end? The answer was a friend's quiet home in Beverly Hills. But to get there, he needed one last secret flight. A private jet whisked him from New York to Los Angeles, just as planned. In his final hours, surrounded only by his immediate family and the gentle sound of a sitar played by his friend Ravi Shankar, George Harrison slipped away. It was 1:30 p.m. on a Thursday afternoon. It was peaceful. It was private. And then the plan went into its final swift phase. True to his wishes and his lifelong spiritual journey, things moved quickly. Within just 9 hours, he was cremated in a simple, beautiful Hare Krishna ceremony. Rose petals were sprinkled on his coffin. The air was filled with sandalwood. There were no hymns, just sacred verses. By the time the world heard the news the next morning, it was already over. A private jet was already in the air, carrying Olivia, Danny, and George's ashes. He had secured the one thing he wanted most at the end: 10 hours of peace for his family. The Quiet Beatle had taken his final bow not on a world stage, but in a quiet room on his own terms. His ashes were scattered on a holy river in India, a place where his spirit had always felt at home. His music taught us about love, and his final journey taught us about peace.